It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another translucent Monday. I cannot believe we're going to finish season 3 and then a summary video, and then we'll start season 4 of Translucent Monday. But anyways, today we have this seashell and this black beach that looks like an eye in my opinion. It looks like it can be an eye, but if I want to do double the eyes, then would I need another one of these in black? Or could I try to give it 2 eye colors in one thing? Keep on watching to find out, because right now I'm figuring it out. So there's that. I'll surprise you with what I figure out. I added wire, and here is Miranda Cherry. I need to do something for her today because I hadn't done for a long while. We're making Miranda Cherry a Swan keyboard. So let's get started with making the keyboard. I'm going to select beads for the swan. That could transition from clear to white. But I will add colorful details as always. So I think the neck would be thinner than that. So let's use beads. It's shaping up like this. So now we need a head for the swan. No, said the camera and decided not to focus on it. Okay, the wire's too short. Let's fix that. Wow, no wonder my camera said no to the too short of wire. So now, please don't say no to that, my camera. We're adding orange beads from my aunt for the beak. I have got beads from her, so I will figure things out from it for my videos, but we'll be just using the orange ones in this video for the beak. So I think that's enough beak for it. now we need to close the wire, hoping that the camera will not have an allergic reaction by blurring it out. I think the beak's too long. So let's remove another bead. That's better. Now close it. That's better. Now we'll use these for the legs of the keyboard, because Miranda Cherry stands up like this. We're going to just need this for the support, and the leftover orange beads that we took out of the beak for the legs, the keyboard legs. Swan legs added. But if Miranda Cherry's going to play the keyboard, there needs to be another support. However, the height like this was perfect for Miranda Cherry. I glued on some feathers because I was considering to add a third leg. That isn't a third leg, but it is. I was trying a flower, but that didn't work. And it has to be this height for Miranda Cherry. So let's try this broken neck tag from a Sylvanian family I was hoarding for a while. Was hoarding this neck tag, so let's finally put it to use. And it will look more appealing later, but for now it's just been glued on, and we have to let it dry because of the way it needs to be for Miranda Cherry. And let's let it dry. I glued on a flower bead and some purple beads and the seashell to it. Time to let it dry before I can do anything more with it. I also added the eyes on this one because the beads were large for her eyes. I had to enlarge the head for it to look proportionate, but it's working better than I thought. And I also going to do one black eye, maybe not black but brown, like really dark brown eye, and one bright blue. So I'll make this one brown and this one blue, but first we'll let it dry before I can do that. Everything dried, but this leg needs to dry overnight. I was trying to make it a swan, but the thin neck is looking more like an ostrich. We don't know why, like a white ostrich. However, it's the perfect size to be a keyboard for Miranda Cherry. Although it looks like an ostrich instead of a swan. This side looks like an albino ostrich because of the eye. But when you look at the side, it's just, well, that does not look that albino because of the darker colored eye. And I said I was going to do one eye dark brown and one bluey when it dries, so let's do it. It's just the reality of white animals and albino animals that I had to say this on this channel. So I have to remove it until I can get the bead fully brown. Now let's re-glue that eye onto it. The brown eye. Better, but it needs drying overnight. And this here, the white keys, will be light up, so that's why we're doing this in the Translucent Monday video. So let me get the LED lights and let's test this out. Of curiosity, it's really bright and sunny today, so speaking of the day when I filmed this, the day was so sunny I needed to check it like this, but I can see that in person because the darker background would have helped so much. But my camera makes everything so bright looking, so it's working. And even through the seashell, yes, 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 light coming through it. Although my camera was barely picking it up. But okay, whatever. We're not going to overthink this. Let's just add the piano keys on the keyboard. Like this, just basic keys for it. Now I want to test this piano keyboard. Now, so let's get this on and test. Wow. Oops, I don't want to drop it. Wow. And you can see the seashell through the piano keys, the white keys. Wow. although the neck is looking like an ostrich because of the body proportions for this swan. So we're going to have to bulk it up to make it look more accurate to a swan. We're going to this is actually pink, very light pastel pink wool, so it will do to bulk up the neck and make it look more like a swan and less like an ostrich. And the wool hairs, do you look really feather-like? I got this in Mallorca last year, so goody side of that. Wool in projects like these. So it was a good investment because it looks feather-like, which can be useful in my projects if I'm attempting something to look feather-like. Now, let's get that eye, the blue eye color. We're going to do for the eyes peacock blue, not the eyes, just one eye this way. One peacock blue eye. So let's get into all these nooks and crannies of these beads for eyes, and we're going to just re-glue that in, just so the eye gets it where it belongs. Now it's got a brown and a blue eye. This one, that's what I wanted to do. Let's have a look. Just making sure everything looks the way it should, and it looks. Very pleased. Now I will need to let everything dry overnight before considering adding anything more to it. With this butterfly thing, I glued on some beads for the legs because that's going to be a chair for Miranda Cherry so she can sit at the keyboard just like this. So it does have to dry, but I just want to show you how it looks. With the chair, I don't want to bulk up too much height because this is the perfect height for Miranda Cherry to play it, as well as for me to have options for her to either sit or stand at the keyboard. So that's what I wanted to do, and I achieved that. And one of my Polish friends got me the butterfly thing. I had it for years and I thought it would perfectly work with this translucent Monday, although it's not translucent at all. Still good for translucent Monday. It's white, so I'm going to add some phthalo blue marker just to give it more color, make it colorful. That's why these pink beads are glued on. Because it has to dry overnight, I'm just going to color all over it because I do want to add glitter to it after it dries. So phthalo blue here. I think I'll do some more here. And the flower detail on the butterfly would be red. Right, like rose red. That is a pink red. So let's get either rose red or old red. So let's just put it on to do the flower details and fix up with phthalo blue. Wow, now that blended in beautifully. I'm liking how it blends on such a surface. While all I was trying to do is fix the imperfections of my marker job on this. But I'm liking how it looks with the purple blend into it. So there's more pink and more purple shades of it with this marker combination. So that's what I have. So now let's get a black marker to color the butterfly's body. Although I did like those in white, I did have to add colors to it just to match Miranda Cherry's aesthetic. So it had to have that color whole thing all over it. And now I'm blending in the black color into the phthalo blue. I did like those butterflies in white, but coloring them in for the first time, wow. Cannot believe how much fun I'm having doing it. So I wonder how much fun it will be not just to color it with markers, but also put glitter all over it, or do some glittery detailing or something like this. How to fix the beads. But anyways, time to let everything dry. It's a fresh new day, and I started to add glittery details to the little chair for the keyboard, and thinking with the New Days lens, the lens of a fresh new day, just to think about this project and the swan looks like more of a goose or a duck rather than a swan. I did trim the hairs, the feathery hairs, but it's just isn't speaking like a swan to me. But at least I can make it look cuter when this and this is together. And a little bit more colorful. I'll keep the body and the translucent bit white. The light up keyboard white, but maybe I'll add some details to the seashell or something like this. Then I glued on a flower decoration to the third leg of this. Because that needed a third leg to hold the keyboard on. And I think the blue eye is missing something, while the brown one looks okay. Maybe I'll just add a pupil to the blue eye. That's better. Just think blue eyes have some golden details, so I will have to add some golden glitter to it, or acrylic paint, but very watered down acrylic paint. So let's now get acrylic paint. I want to keep the translucency of the eye, so lots of water here to water it down, and very little paint, but enough to work. So let's dry that and put it on the eye and paint, because the blue eye would look more alive this way with a goldish tint. I have blue eyes, and every time I look at them in the mirror, it's like I can see a bit of goldish tints to this, but very slight. So that's what I'm trying to go for. And I think I'll make the brown eye also a bit goldish. But still, this is a brown eye and this is a blue one. And let's now use the rest of the accurate paint to add some golden dots on this one. I think I'm going to just get a watery brush and paint, water it down, and I'm just going to do this. Come on, don't drop when I'm trying to do this, and also film it. Hair is not supposed to be here, so goodbye. Let's now do this. Get more golden paint. Oops, too much. Too much paint. Okay. Let's put it back. Okay, and I do the dots like this over it again. Just golden paint splatters. Now I'm going to supposed to be there, and that's how it looks like. Now it needs to dry. I added some cherry decorations with bows and gemstones. I glued everything on. Time to let it dry before I can color it the way that matches the chair. The only step left to finishing it, color the bows, phthalo blue marker. It's like a purplish blue. This phthalo blue, actually, to me, 'cause look at that. Is this phthalo blue or not? Please tell me. And a bit of phthalo blue on the seashell, or I'm renaming it iris or something, or purplish blue. Like, it's not purple, it's blue, but I can see the purple undertones of this blue. And that's done. Time to conclude the video. So Szewczak, what do you think of this keyboard and chair? Please tell me in the comments. I just have to add those elements to really make it for Miranda Cherry, because that's everything Miranda Cherry would want on a keyboard, as well as the decorations. And let's bring Miranda Cherry here. So looks cute and adorable with Miranda Cherry as well on its own, and the butterfly thing, although not translucent, it was still fun to include it anyways and color the butterfly. And the keyboard keys can light up very nicely with LED lights in front of it. But anyways, please tell me what you think of everything. And this one also has at the other side a brown eye, while the other is blue. But anyways, please tell me what you think of it. And bye, Szewczak. See you in another video. Bye.